Okay, hey everybody, how's it going? If you're seeing this video, you now could probably assume, which there is no assumption anymore. I got my laptop fixed. Um, luckily, luckily, I ended up talking to my mom and sort of my stepdad, mainly my mom. And I asked her, I said, I can't afford to get one of these power bricks at the moment. I said, I don't need to get one. And I said, no, maybe I should back up. I didn't say I couldn't afford one. First off, I was looking at power bricks the other day. I'm just going to call them power bricks because, yeah, every time I say power brick, I think of the Xbox 360 huge power brick, and that's what makes me think of whenever you say power brick or power adapter. And I'll probably sit here and call it power brick just for the sake of time and all that. Anyway, I was looking around at power bricks and stuff the other day, and I went to Best Buy, and I actually was looking around there to see what they had. And if I didn't find anything that I could afford, I was going to go to a computer store, a computer hardware store down here, and see if they offered them any cheaper. Because there's computer stores down here that are like kind of like warehouse places where you basically get the stuff at where it's not really warehouse price, but it's like they have a very massive inventory. Like they'll never run out of a lot of the stuff because it's like the Home Depot. Think of Home Depot, but computer stuff or electronics or whatever. And that's basically what these stores are. They're massive electronic stores. And a lot of times, like stuff Best Buy will sell at a certain price, they'll sell it much cheaper. There's these stores that sell motherboards, graphics cards, you name it, electronically, it's probably there. But anyway, I didn't get to go to one of those stores yet. I was going to wait until this weekend, which would actually be tomorrow. Maybe, if I get this video posted in time. I've got a half hour to post this. But aside from that, I'm still getting off track here. So anyway, I look around at Power Bricks, see how much they are, and, I go to Best Buy, I find one, and the guy said they don't have any more, aside from this Targus one. And I was gonna get it. He said, "We have this one. It's $55." And this guy must be an idiot because I was like, "Really, a brand like Targus for $55?" And honestly, I didn't look at the tag, because I assumed, "Oh, okay, well that's pretty cool." It's not like it's a Rosewell or something like that. It's not like it's super brand name, but it's Targus. It's you know it's Targus, but but. So anyway, the guy said it was 55, and I was thinking about buying it. But before I left, I thought, hey, let me check on eBay. And my phone has internet, capabilities. I've got the Droid too. For those of you who still didn't figure out that that I have a Droid, but I've got the Droid too. And I was sitting there flipping through on the internet on it, and I was like, I'm gonna go to eBay and see if I can get power cords cheaper. Because I was thinking about getting a really cheap, a cheap enough power cord to last me for a little bit, and maybe get a new battery, for my laptop. My laptop battery's still faulty. I still haven't bought one of those yet. I'll probably buy one here pretty soon. Here by the time fall hits, I'll probably get one. Um, but I ended up looking at that power brick. I got ready to buy it and everything. Had it in my hand, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna put this down. Because I saw power bricks that were cheaper. They claimed they were for my computer. Um, some of them had like a 6-month warranty on them for like $20 for a power cord, and I thought that was decent enough. If it had the warranty for 6 months, I don't even know if I'll have this laptop another 6 months, roughly another 6 months. Then I'll probably have something else. So I thought, hey, 6 months, that sounds pretty good. And then, I kind of got to thinking about it, and I was just like, I don't know, I'd hate to cheap out on something like this, especially if that thing's even worse, you know. I don't want to go through the hassle of having to return it and all this other stuff. So today, we are getting ready to head to Best Buy, and my mom offered me a deal, and she said, now I know you only have this much money, and you can only get this power cord. She said, if you want to make it your birthday gift, I will get this power cord for you. And I just couldn't believe it. I thought, are you serious? And she said, yeah, but this will be your birthday gift. You know, I won't get anything else. Well, I got a couple of other things the other day, but I'll probably talk about those when the time comes if I remember. They were real cheap. They were $20 a piece gifts. I got two of them. They're both $20. So, you know, even giving, the money to get me a power cord was just, it blew me away that, I knew I was going to get something else, but I really didn't think out of those, things, I wouldn't get anything else, much else after that. Not anything like a power cord. And she said, well, I'll do that, but that'll be your birthday gift, aside from the stuff that I'm going to get. And I said, okay, that's cool. Thanks. So we go in there, and we get ready to pick up the Targus power cord. And I said, I don't know how much this is. I said, because there's no tag under it, but like right next to where that Targus thing was, the 54.99 sticker. I read the sticker, and the sticker was for like some 2 or 3-way 150 watt something or other, some adapter of some sort. It wasn't even for laptops, I don't think. It was something for car charger or something. I think it was somehow like you could, and this is what I'm guessing. It was like something for a laptop or cell phone. It was something for a car charger of some sort, but it had like some sort of end on it. I don't know what it was supposed to be. I don't know if it was like somehow you could plug that in and then plug that in your cigarette lighter and somehow that charge your computer or something. I have no idea what it was for, but it was right next to the laptop chargers. Like I honestly can't remember what it said it was. But aside from that, so I said, well, how much is this, power cord? I don't know how much it is. And so we brought it up to the dude, and he was like, yeah, it's like $80 or something. And I thought, great, now I'm not going to be able to get a power brick. See, I thought it was $55. My mom was going to get me something, $55. And I might have said 70 earlier, or whatever I said just a minute ago. I don't know. But anyway, so he said, so he goes, if you want the same thing, but for cheaper, and like I said, this power brick thing that it came with something a little extra. It had like this little extra adapter piece to it, so you could plug like USB stuff into it. And I guess that's why it made it a little bit more money. I said, I don't need that, I said, I just need a power cord. So he ended up selling me a Rocket Fish power cord. It was a 90-watt one. It's for notebooks, and then the 40-watt ones for netbooks. I honestly didn't know they had different power cords for netbooks and notebooks. I honestly never would have dreamed it. Um, but anyway, so I ended up getting that, and I said, and it was like $10 more. It was like 64 or $65, and the other thing said 55. So it ended up being $70 after tax, which was not bad. And that is how I'm using my laptop now to tell you this stuff. Now, there's a few other things I wanted to just mention real quick. So I was all happy, plugged it in, everything works, and this is much better, a much better universal power cord, at least so far, than what I had before. The one I had before actually had like an end, like a power cord, like the little circular thing you plug in. It had one of those as the adapter end for the universal end. And then you plugged in your thing. And it would slip off sometimes and say you're unplugged. This thing actually has like a connection piece. It's really awesome. I'll probably do a review of it once I have my real camera. But I really don't want to do a webcam quality thing for something like this. So when I get back home, I'll get my camera out, and I'll probably do a review of this power cord, because it is a pretty nice power cord. Oh, and the light on this lights up blue. I thought that was pretty cool. Then to see green, I mean, I don't know. I just think it looks really cool. I've got it plugged in now. Oh, and it's also a 2-prong plug, I think, instead of a 3. So I don't have to have a stupid power, like little adapter thing where you have those 3. So now I can plug it in at my grandma's house and not have to have an adapter, because that's what I had to do all the time with that, and it was annoying as crap. And I'd be losing those and forgetting them. Anyway, I also sparked a deal with my mom. Of course, I'm paying for this one, but I am possibly getting ZD-Soft. Now, that all depends. That's still up in the air. My mom sort of agreed to it. She said, well, we'll see. Like, I guess she wants to see if the site's secure or something. I don't know. And I honestly don't trust buying from sites like that either. I mean, I honestly don't. That's why you don't see me have any sort of, you know, EFT type stuff, electronic fund transfer stuff. I don't have PayPal. I don't have anything that's electronically transferred aside from an ATM card. That's it. I don't have, the debit card type thing I have doesn't even work in the stores. Like I said, it's just an ATM card more or less. All you can use it for is at the ATM. You can't swipe at the store, and it's another reason why I can't buy things online because I don't have a real debit card. I just have this little ATM card. But aside from that, that's really all I had to say, I think. I have a feeling I'm forgetting some. Oh, one more thing. I am going to be playing some sort of games. I don't know what I'm going to play yet, but I'm going to record a bunch of emulated stuff at the moment, just because I'm so happy to have my computer back. I got a whole list of games I'm going to do. A lot of them are going to be old school, like NES stuff, stuff like that. So I hope you all enjoy. Hope to catch you for my games that are coming up. And I'll be sure to make my other part to that RPG video as well. I had it about halfway edited before my computer died that night, so I'm going to go through and finish editing it, probably upload it tomorrow or Sunday. And it's going to be separated into 2 more videos because the number 1 I'm going to have to put on its own video because I actually ran out of time. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed that, and hope to see you all for some more games. So, see you later. If you have any questions, leave a comment.